Father McFosfos here, and we are going for the Puppetmaster achievement, which is to defeat the Tsukumogami without getting hit by a single arrow. It's a very straightforward achievement, and depending if your character's upgraded, depending on the difficulty, depending on the omamori, will make this achievement easier for you. As long as you understand the timing that the boss does and his attacks, makes it very easy to avoid, or at least you don't have to worry so much. I have already defeated this character on Lost in the Fog difficulty with no upgrades, so I spent the time learning the character's timing, so I wasn't really worried too much. I'm just going to be spamming attacks and dodging if I can, but I'm not really worried about my health or my stamina. So I'm basically just going to be spamming attacks. And of course you don't want to rely too much on like omamori, because sometimes they don't activate right away, so it's better if you learn the character's timing. And of course it doesn't hurt to have a lot of health, because usually, as you saw, I got hit twice. If I got hit twice by him, then I would have already been gone, because like one hit, like all my life was almost gone. So 2 hits is not a way, nothing to, you can't survive it with no upgrades. But I easily survived 2 hits, and there was no problem healing up. So right now we're just chipping away at his health, spamming attacks, and of course it'll be easier if you had Divine Water. Divine Water helps you level up your, I forgot how to pronounce, Kutsu seal, or the beast mode gauge. That helps, but of course I didn't have any, so I said, well, just to make it easier on myself, I have nothing to prove. I already beat him on Lost in the Fog with no upgrade. I was wondering why I didn't get it the first time. I thought for sure I got it without getting hit, but I saw the footage and I saw that I did get hit. But basically here, I just ran at like maybe what seemed like a 45-degree angle constantly until I got close. Just want to get into melee range. I'm just constantly running at almost a 45-degree angle. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from this third-person perspective. But of course you don't want to run too much of an obtuse angle, or like at a right angle, because then the arrows will hit you. But 45, it's a relatively 45 degrees should be enough to dodge all the arrows. Then eventually you don't have to worry about the arrows so much. I think that one took me a few tries to memorize his timing. It's still a little bit tricky if I don't pay attention. It's easy to get excited and dodge a little too early or a little too late. But again, I'm not too worried about my health. Okay, when you see him on his knees like that, you can run away. Give you some time to heal. at the time, I don't think I was paying attention that my gauge was and having an upgraded character definitely made this whole fight scene easier. If you see my previous video, I kind of give you some tips on what his timing is. So I'm not explaining it too much in this video, but you'll get an idea. It's like once you face him enough times. Look, he's definitely more aggressive in the Episugauka in Silence ending when you had to face him and the QB. They're very aggressive, very fast. He's kind of like a toned down version here. So yeah, it was definitely back on wherever to do. Yeah, I'm not too worried about being precise. Yeah, being sloppy. Oh, he's charging up. You can just run at him. But it also doesn't hurt to get hit, get smacked around, because that also levels up your game. But relatively, I'm not trying to get hit. Again, having divine water can make this a little bit easier. Because you'll have beast mode ready to go. But I didn't know that at the time. I try not to look up any hints. I'm just one of the type of players that just want to be surprised. Unless it's like, if it seems impossible, then I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. Then I'll look it up. Just that part, to see what am I doing wrong? How can I make it a little bit easier? But yeah, so after I defeated him, I looked up the information and forgot about the divine water because I had spent so much time trying to collect the fate. Like I wanted to make a video on how much it takes to fill up the gauges for health, life, and everything, and to also buy all the omamori. So for all the endings, I just no upgrades because I needed to save up so much faith. I think I saved up like 65,000 faith points. So having beat all endings, okay, now it's time to start using up the points and kind of clean up all these leftover achievements. I'm just waiting for the gauge to fill up again. Yeah, because on the... See, I only have to dodge it twice for the dash one. And then he does the drop down for the third attack. But in the Ebisugaoka in Silence ending, he does the 4 moves, 3 dash attacks, and then that 1 drop down. And if you don't do at least 1 focus dodge, 1 perfect dodge, there's no way to block. There's no way to dodge all 3. What do you call it? All 3 attacks, because you'll be running out of stamina. But of course, I wasn't worried this time. Now I have all the stamina in the world. Easy just to keep dodging. But yeah, this has been Following Fossils. I hope you found any of this helpful. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.